Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the pitch. That's a strike, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Edman in position. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Ian Happ up to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground, Strange Gordon whips it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up and in, 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Strange Gordon tosses to first. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Rips that one to right. Justice makes the grab, 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Now all even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Liner caught it second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Base hit center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. On the ground to third. And that squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Ernie Banks.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. On the ground, Votto. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the right fielder, David Justice. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine. And he deserves a lot of credit for their success.
There's a strike. Close, but called a ball. 3 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Second inning here, no score. Grounder might be 2. And Ramirez is set down. And the batter now is Joey Votto. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Gibson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a speed threat, Trevor Story. The right-hander back to work. Outside. And a strike.
1-1.
1-1 now. Right side. The tag, and he's out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 1-0. And now here is Raul Ibanez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Pudge Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next one in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Rodriguez into second, and he's got a double. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. 0 for 1 so far. Way inside, gets out of the way. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 2-1. Popped up. Hayes makes the grab, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. In now for the Reds, Elvis Andrus. And a pitch. Andrus in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Jung-Woo Lee.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ibanez going back on this one. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. As we go to the last of the third, now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. Javier back to work. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And he grabs it foul. Edman in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. And the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, David Wright. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Justice puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. On to the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ian Happ.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
First pitch just misses. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The line to kick the pitch. That's in there, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. And forget it. Ian Happ bops one out of here. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. Now batting Brian Hayes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He swings and fouls one off. Now that's smacked to right center. And no one can get there. It falls in. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Hayes. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter, the right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. David Justice digs in now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
That
misses. And that's ball 1. That's in there. Runner at third here. Nobody out. That one lifted to left. Ibanez drifts towards it. And there's one down. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Two on, one out. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hayes on third. Bench over at first with one away. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that is bad. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Here's Elvis Andrus. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Yo, one. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And he gets him. Nicely done. Bottom four. Here's a big power threat. Ernie Banks. And he deals. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering way upstairs. You know, I'm not sure one player has ever been the ultimate face of the franchise like Ernie Banks was for those Cubs teams back in the 50s and 60s. The pitch. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Hayes slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. And that's a little high. Morgan over to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready now for the fifth inning. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. A wind and a pitch. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. To the right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Got him. And now one away. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
That misses the zone. And that is ball one. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Ian Happ, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. The 1-1. Line drive. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-0. On the corner for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Raul Ibanez. The pitch.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Out there to center. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. Doubled in his first AB. A little bit high. And that's ball one. And it's fouled away. Justice hustling after him. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So the batting order turns over. D. Strange Gordon, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Inside, just missed. 2-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-0 down.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The pitch. Now that's a base hit, and that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next one misses. It's strike 1 on Edman. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 now. That's down and in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air to left down the line. And that is foul. Strange Gordon at second with 2 down. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. It's 2-1, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something than you can handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes fires over to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Top 6. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, David Justice. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Jalen Beeks.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Smash to the left side. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Bench up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And now it's even up.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Next pitch is popped up. Banks settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mitt as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis, David Wright. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Banks tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. The lefty, the 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one hammered justice. Ranging back, looking up, didn't quite have enough. Story, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Votto moving under this one. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall and into second easily with a 2-out double. So man aboard, and up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Story on his way home. He scores. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Number 54,
Now Raul Ibanez swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Struck him out looking. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Joey Votto.
19, Joey Votto.
The pitch. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And now the count is even.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Left-hand hitter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And Votto is retired. Elvis Andrus, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ibanez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air right field. Edman brings it in for the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Into center and a base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is D. Strange Gordon. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Line drive, caught. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Justice pulls it down, and there's two gone. So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, David Wright. That one misses. Ball 1. That's to third. Base hit. Here comes Pudge around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now Ernie Banks swings through that one. 0-1. And that's outside. Right-handed reliever. And now 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And there's ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Two outs, bases loaded. Trevor Story will hit next. First pitch, not close. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Good eye right there.
Outside. Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one is inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. And the 3-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ian Happ, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. And now the lefty. Out front, ripped foul. And a pitch. And misses inside. Down the line towards the corner. Can't get there. Base hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up and went the other way for the knock.
Giovanni Gallegos gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Digging in, David Justice. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Hayes on third with 2 out. In for a strike, and a count even at 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses, and a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Bautista back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And he brings it into the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Pudge stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, base hit, right center field. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Fouled off left side. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Tommy Edman.
And now the right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Your attention, please. Now, number 49.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Base is full, 2 gone. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Francisco Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Ground ball right side. Morgan on to first. And that is that. And welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now, Johnny Bench. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Yohan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Duran, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. A strikeout and a walk. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Joey Votto. Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Cincinnati, Elvis Andrus. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Runner on the go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.